Hey Reach families, it's Kelsey, Randy, and Ian from the Fox 9 team.
I'm Randy.
I'm Ian. Bill.
Sometimes, yeah.
You're Ian.
I'm Randy. These guys. I'm Kelsey, and we just want to tell you how impressed we are each and every year with the Reach program out there in the middle school and the high school. What you're doing is amazing, and you are a shining example of what should be done across the country.
Keep up the great work. Enjoy your holiday, by the way.
Yeah.
I fixed her hair. See how supportive I am? Fixed it.
Yeah.
Keep doing what you're doing out there in Hutch. We love you.
Good work.
First string got hit in practice, didn't land quite right. And second string couldn't make the grades to play that Friday night. So the kid they said was way too small to even make the team was starting in the biggest game that school had ever seen. His hands were cold as the huddle broke and he called that final play. He dropped back and threw that pass that won the game. Little number 8. Sometimes the underdog comes through. Sometimes the long shot beats the odds. Sometimes it ain't the dog in the fight, it's the fight in the dog. Sometimes the one we counted out rises up in the moment of truth. Sometimes the underdog comes through. After years of trying, her luck was turning around. She finally saw that beating heart right there on ultrasound. But when she got sick, the doctor said he didn't have a choice. They'd have to operate or she could lose her baby boy. He'd be too small, not breathe at all, probably live a couple days. But just last week she heard him speak on that high school stage, graduation day. Sometimes the underdog comes through. Sometimes the long shot beats the odds. Sometimes it ain't the dog in the fight, it's the fight in the dog. Sometimes the one we counted out rises up in the moment of truth. Sometimes the underdog comes through. I could have heard them when they said my dreams were crazy. I could have heard them when they told me to move on. But if I'd listened, you would have never heard this song. Sometimes the underdog comes through. Sometimes the long shot beats the odds. Sometimes it ain't the dog in the fight, it's the fight in the dog. Sometimes the one we counted out rises up in the moment of truth. Sometimes the underdog comes through. Sometimes the underdog is you.
You know, we've had kids that say that we've saved their lives. That comes back, they've saved our lives as well. They give a lot back. You know, I had a 6th grade girl come in this week. She's as tall as the table, and she put a letter on my desk, and in that letter she just says, "Thank you for being that dad," and she says, "I love you," and You know, maybe in the educational world, is that a boundary that's being crossed? No, this little girl needs that attention, needs to be seen and loved, because not every child has that. I think the biggest thing that I would say is that REACH is this. It's not a class. It's not a program. For a lot of our kids, it's their safe place. You know, it's not just a logo. Saving lives, it's just not a logo. Creating a sense of belonging, it's just not a catchphrase. We truly embrace that and believe that and come every morning with the mindset is that is the goal, is to save lives, to make sure they leave our room, our building, our district, our community with that sense of belonging. And at the end of the day, that their lives were saved, however that looks like. Whether it's stopping a cycle or that when they look in the mirror, that they love themselves.
Today, the REACH program continues to change the lives of children all across the state of Minnesota and beyond.